Lord said, and the Lord said, behold, there is a place. Repeat after me. And the Lord said, behold, there is a place by me. Thou shalt stand upon a rock. Amen. For the psalmist David, and this is the division which Moses had something to do with, said, for in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, and he shall set me upon a rock. The book of Exodus is the book of what it really reads. It was the book where Moses was experiencing a lot of hard things. Because simply Exodus is the wilderness, represents the wilderness wanderings, and 11 months on Mount Sinai, that's what Moses had to do to be with the Lord. And it was about 1688 BC. Moses, if you understand that 20th verse before the 21st verse, you will see as described where no man has seen the Lord's face. And indeed, I haven't seen the Lord's face in any time. I might have seen it in my mind and in my soul's, in my spirit. But the Lord said at that time, he said, Moses, go over there and stand there in that place and stand upon that rock. And when Moses stood on that rock, I think I have some witnesses in here. I know where I'm going. I believe he saw the Lord. And another time it was when Moses had something to do with this, and the psalmist, even though the psalmist David had really created this, he said, in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, and he shall set me upon a rock. My brothers and sisters, that's why I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes from this subject, because out of it flows the originality of what shall be the cornerstone of our conversation. No rock, God's rock, and some hard places. My brothers and my sisters, today, many of us have experienced that which we call a predicament. Amen. If we would call up a definition, it would be something that's troublesome, something that's embarrassing, something that's problematic, something that's not considered rational, something that's largely perplexing, something that's intrusive, something that's complicated, something that's an obstacle. Have you ever felt like that? Something that makes your life disruptive, something that is muddled and messy, something that is cornered by a crisis, something that we can say is a catch-22. Today, then, more than in recent years or decades, we have been caught up. Yeah, it's been a slow process, but we've been caught up with no rock. And we've been caught up in all nothing but hard places. We're caught up in these predicaments and hard places. And before we go any further, then I just want to cite 3 eventualities and realities of real life, real stuff, real life, that indicate that we are caught up, bound up, and hung up in a world where safety is scarce, and in a world where we need a rescue. 3 things. First of all, very quickly, we are living in a world today where there is no rock. No rock. No solid ground. We got a brand new thing today. We got all this brand new stuff, all this modern age, all this modern technology that I used to hear that was going to come to age, and it's here, but it got here and we lost the rock. That's how it got here. Brother Butler, we lost the rock. There's no place to establish your feet where you will not slip. We are standing on some unstable and unsure ground. Things are changing all around us. It's hard to keep our pace. Let me tell you why. You turn on the radio, you turn on the Xbox, you turn on the XM radio, you turn on the cable TV, you look at the video artists, you see MTV hosts, you see BET rap, dance, and I ain't gonna tell you what they're doing, because I'm still trying to figure it out. We have lost the rock. Ain't no more rock. Sin. No longer sin. A little safe place. Wrong is no longer wrong. You can lie on your neighbor today, and that's all right. That's all right. Just one more lie. No rock. The motto of this day is do what you please and do what pleases you. I think I have 50 folk in here know what I'm talking about. No rock. There's no place to find safety from your cares or from the cares of no rock. People going around looking for security in all the wrong places. Security in alligator shoes and $2,000-$3,000 alligator boots, crocodile boots. People looking around for security in material things, security in the next high I can get, security in the next bottle I can drink, security. I think I have 50 folk in here. Security in the next crazy relationship. Security in overactive activities. But today, my brothers and sisters, it can't be found. Or might I say it's hard to find. It's out there, but it's going to be hard to find. That is, things that used to be nailed down have already come up. Things have shifted back and forth. So there's no solid ground in this shaky world and godless society. That is, there is no rock. Then secondly, not only is there no rock, but we are experiencing some hard places. We're living in a world of hard places. Today, no one is exempt, not even us, exempt from hard places. How many times have you heard somebody say, I've just been laid off? Whether you want to believe it or not, that's a hard place. That's a hard place. Go to the hospital for the last 6 months, and doctor told you somebody has cancer. And you go there, things are looking up. You got your chemotherapy, you have your radiation. You keep going. Doctor say everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be done. You keep on. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do. You're bringing them back to the house, setting up things. You get everything in order, all the diet and everything. Then last month she died. Here's the hard place. She was 7 years old. She died. Hard place for a mama and a daddy. Hard place, hard place. Go to the hospital. Find out that you're just this much away from a stroke. Y'all ain't hearing me. 2 days away from a heart attack. You feel fine. Everything's all right. Walking around, jittery, all that kind of thing. Then next thing you know, you're taking all kind of blood tests, all kind of tests on your head, tests on your feet, tests on your body. This much away from a stroke. And you go home and you find out it's you. That's a hard place, ain't it? That's a hard place. How many times have you heard somebody say, my family member passed away? How many times have you heard somebody say, I just been in an accident? How many times have you heard somebody say, I just broke up with my family? How many times did you heard somebody say, I don't know what's next for me? Hard places. Have you ever been up all night long needing a blessing, but all you got is another hard place? Sometimes it's gotten so dark where you even couldn't see the daylight. And just when it seems that you're getting on your feet and somebody's around going to lift you up, you feel like it's something else that knocks you back down. Financial pressure, family pressure, pressure on your marriage, pressure on your job, pressure all day long, pressure in the neighborhood, shooting everywhere, killing everywhere, murder on the horizon, everybody going cuckoo, everybody going crazy, all these rap songs and illicit situations, everybody calling everybody out the name. Y'all help me now. Hard places. You feel that the squeeze of life is placed upon you. It's a hard place. But even in our hard spaces, our hard places, we just stopped by to tell us this morning, stop by the Lord's house to let us know that there is a rock in a rock. There's a rock. Brother King said there's a rock in the middle of a rock. There's a rock all around the rock. There's a rock in a hard place. Thirdly and lastly, that's what I'm going to end with. There's a rock. I want to help me. Somebody ought to help me in this house. Y'all don't act like you know this rock. There's a rock that sustains us when you get in your hard places. You know, the devil wants us to get so wrapped up in our hard places and our hard, tough times until we've missed the rock that is able to hold us and sustain us when we're visited by hard times, hard spaces, and hard places. When you've actually been visited by hard places, I just want to add that there is another rock. As I close, there's one rock that we can stand on even in hard places, and it'll never give away. I want to introduce you to this rock. This rock is Jesus. Yes, he's the one. This rock is Jesus. Lord have mercy. The only one. Be very sure. Be very sure your anchor holds and grips the solid rock. And when we start rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking, when we get caught up in tough situations, when you're faced with tough decisions, when you think that things aren't going 100, when adversity seems to be getting the best of us, when we're baffled with stupidity and just dumb stuff. But I'm talking about the Jesus rock. He can match any rock. This rock is Jesus. Yes, he's the one. This rock will give you answers when you have problems. This rock will give solutions when you have rough places. This rock will be praying when you have mountains. This rock, when you're in a mountain, it'll turn it into a molehill. This rock